I apologize if you get a cut and dry, boring version of this presentation. I tried to keep the last one to being just out there, and I felt like I felt like I was one of those preachers that was screaming, "God is coming." And you'll see what I mean as I tell this presentation. But hey guys, BJ here. And in 2018, I started a company called Drive for Success, right? We became a job referral service. We've partnered with 24 different companies, the likes in which some of you've heard because some of are prominent, such as Lyft or Grubhub or Amazon Flex. And we get paid to find people or to find those companies, a driver or an employee or a personal shopper, and they also pay the employee, the shopper, the driver per task, and they pay them a performance bonus when they hit a certain amount of rides or shops or quota. And they pay us matching, well, not always matching to what they make, but a matching bonus on the same time frame, same day that the person gets paid. We get a driver or a shopper or an employee acquisition commission for finding that company, that driver or that shopper or that employee. So it became super lucrative as well because, as I'm sure you saw some of our marketing, the two companies that we front end, when you get somebody to sign up for both of them and become an employee for both of them, you make $400 up to $1,200 per sign up, right? Really ridiculously lucrative, really, really powerful because it doesn't matter where in the world they are, you're going to make that $400 to $1,200 range. You just need the process that I put into place, right? Once again, I don't have to pitch any of y'all because this is only for my friends. So I'm letting you guys in. If you're watching this and trying to get in and you don't see the buy button, that's because there isn't one. My friends are getting this in their inbox. They're messaging me. We're having a conversation about it. You just get the courtesy of seeing what's going on. So I'm not here to pitch you. I'm just here to kind of tell the story how it goes. We have a full process in place for you. We have a phone closing team that calls up your leads as the team lead and turns around and walks them through the sign up process that they actually applied for. And yeah, that's right. We teach you how to do full scale across all social media platforms, marketing campaigns that actually get people applying for the job, leaving their resume and why you should hire them and hoping for a callback and all, right? Making it taking candy from a baby. They literally, as I put it, they're applying to pay me. So they apply. My phone closer, aka the team lead, calls them up and tells them, "Congratulations, you've been approved." And we walk them through the sign up process. They go complete the tasks. We get paid. We call them up when they've completed the task because they got paid and we got paid, so we know. And we walk them through the next set of companies that they need to go create tasks for, or go take rides for, or go do shops for. And when they finish, they get paid again, we get paid again, and we walk them through this process for 7 to 12 weeks because, as I mentioned, we have 24 different companies and we introduce them to roughly two every week to every other week, depending upon the pace that the driver or the shopper or the employee takes for that week. So it's a real win-win-win right then and there. It's super lucrative. You can be a part of it. You got to buy a traffic package. I say that because I don't want you guys stagnant. I'm not allowing anybody in here who's not running some paid advertising, who's not having an outsourcer, and every single package comes with a social media outsourcer or more, and obviously paid advertising running. So it just makes sure that you hit the ground running, and there's a big reason to hit the ground running now, and I'll save that for the end of this video. But it's also the main reason why I sounded like a gospel preacher on the last video, which is why I can't release that one. I might release it just for fun, but literally, guys, you can be a part of our traffic packages for four different options: $1,250, $4,000, $6,500, or $15,000. And then for my bigger partners who want to make a bigger impact, especially from what I'm about to reveal at the end of this video, you can buy in at 25,000 or 50,000. You can spend 25,000 or 50,000 a week. You can scale higher than that. We'll have a personal conversation. And here's why, right? As I mentioned, we are just right, kind of, if you will, a job referral service that's a blip on the radar, but now we're important, right? The two companies that I mentioned that were paying out that $400 combined on the front end, they've gone ahead and they've seen, hey, you're actually doing a really good service for us. You have been for years, and you actually are valuable to us. So we would like to make a actual partnership with you where we ask for your help, right? So they did a what can they do for us type moment. And here's what they can do for us, right? So across the board, which means across the world, every single sign up, no matter where we get them from, we're going to get paid out a little bit more than what they pay out the average, right? Cool stuff, cool stuff. The other part, and I think that it's the biggest factor of all of it, is that we are now working with them, right? Right, concierge style, having a reception, having connections with them because they have an in-demand flow of cities where they need more help, right? They need drivers, they need shoppers, they need employees in these cities specifically. And they've gone ahead and decided that they're going to work with us ongoing and give us a list of those cities. And here's the cool part, all of the cities will also let us know what the payout is. And there's going to be between 100 and 400 of those cities, as I mentioned, that pay out between that $1,000 to $1,600 for finding them a driver, a shopper, or an employee. $1,000 to $1,600, right? And this is why, as I was alluding to some of my bigger partners, we'll have a real one-on-one conversation because we can turn on a job listing, we can turn on a paid ad in every single one of those select cities and do targeted advertising. And at that point, it only takes 10 signups from 100 of those 300 or 400 cities to make $1 million. That's roughly $20,000 worth of advertising spend to target and get enough lead flow from those 100 cities, targeted wise, to pull out those what would be 1,000 signups. So we could potentially be doing $20,000, creating $1 million over and over and over again on Clockwork, or better, because once again, I don't know how many of those cities we're in talks with them now. I don't know how many of those cities pay out even $1,600, but obviously if you guys are math guys, you know it doesn't take 1,000 signups. That's $1.6 million. So right, so it could definitely even the odds. We could only have to do like 700 or 800 signups, and we could potentially do 700 or 800 signups a week, maybe even 700 or 800 signups a day. And it's exciting times. That's why, I kind of got rambling on the last one about being a gospel preacher and all the things that we could be doing. So very exciting times. Get back to me because, like I said, there's no buy button underneath this. We need to. I'm only letting my friends who I know have the drive and who have the funds that I met over the years into this, because this is not something we're turning into an MLM. This is not something we're turning into a business opportunity. This is not something we're telling the world about. This is something that we've been plugged into, that we can potentially siphon millions of dollars a week, maybe even $1 million a day or more out of, from helping these companies with one of their greatest issues, which is finding a quality employee everywhere that it's needed, as often as it's needed. So, guys, I'm excited to run this with you. I'm excited to be a part of this with you guys and have you on board. I literally only built this business with people that I would go have a drink or that I would go catch a flick with outside of work. So I'm super excited to get to rock the beaches of the world with all of you guys again, and something that we create, that our names are on, that we don't have to worry about going away, that we can siphon millions of dollars out of, right? So I'm excited. Thank you for watching this video. Get back to me. Let me know if you're grabbing that 1250, that 4,000, that 6,500, or that $15,000 package. And then if you're one of my bigger friends, let me know if you wanted to start with one of the bigger packages, or by all means, you can grab one of these traffic packages and then upgrade later. It's exciting times. I'm excited to have you a part of it. I'll see you in the group. I'll see you in the group chat, and I'll see you at the bank. Take care.